this one. Just two little things at the top here.
Wait a minute, you have her sitting in the line of Tide Pilot?
Well, for now. It's supposed to know. So the next guest that I'd like to bring up, if he is here, is Astolfo. Are you in this room? Do I see you?
I think I have more working to do.
Maybe we should send a run over there and bring him in.
I'm not going to go there.
Not you. How about you?
Sir, somebody
Okay.
will do.
So then, if Astolfo is not here, we will save his credit for a minute. And we already have somebody taking care of it. Alan Dean Foster, are you in the room? So thank you again. I'll do this first. Yeah, we'll figure this out. It was very much a pleasure to have you at our event. I'm sure that hopefully you had some good times with the Zodiac, your gastronomy liaison, and thank you very much for making our event special and announcing your new project launch, which was amazing to hear about.
You know, you people are so lucky. You may not have the job you want, and there may be personal problems that are difficult to deal with, but every day you get to wake up in the prettiest city in the United States. And I'm not just saying that because I spent the morning at the market buying all kinds of food that I shouldn't buy. But I really mean that. It's something special to live here. And the next time that life gets you down a little bit, think about where you could be living, doing exactly the same thing, but not having the benefit of getting up in the morning and going to sleep here. Thank you all very much for having me. And I hope to come back again before too long and see you all again. So thank you.
And all of a sudden I'm nervous again. Well, it was nice while it lasted.
I'm already. Brief respite. You can get it together. Astolfo. This is Astolfo, folks. So you missed the introduction I made you before, but I just wanted to bring you up and thank you for coming to our event. Hope that you had a wonderful time. We have this award for you for coming to our event and helping us out and helping it make magnificent. And I just wanted to let you know that it was really an honor to be your liaison, and really from the bottom of my heart, I really am glad that you are here, and I'm sure that everybody else is reflecting on that.
So I had no idea like 5 minutes ago that I was going to be standing in front of like a room full of people, so this is awesome. I'm really flattered that Rainfurrest thought enough of my comic, The Don Chapel, to invite me to be a guest of the show, and I had a lot of fun talking to all you guys and making awesome artwork, and thanks for having me up here.
Is this like bottled nervousness?
Yes.
Bear with me for just 1 second. Our last guest of honor was our first suit guest of honor. And is she here?
Beetle Cat, are you
Beetle Cat?
Did somebody go to Beetle Cat? Who's the liaison for Beetle Cat? So we have no body of Beetle Cat, but you have a head to show us?
Uh-oh. Can we track her down?
Well, you send your head under.
Are we sure we should, that's a little bit gory, guys. Okay, so for the parents in the audience, this next section might get to be a little bit, spooky for you. Why don't we do that right next?
Okay, just one second.
So, I guess I'll do the talking and you'll do the showing. So,
Yeah, 'cause I-
Beetle Cat did us the wonderful, I don't know what you want to call it, experience of making our cougar mascot for Rainfurrest. She was in the fursuit parade. Who thinks they saw her? Okay, now everybody who was on staff and know what she looks like, put your hands down. And here is the head of Rainy, our mascot.
This is actually a special project that we've been kind of thinking about doing for a little while, and that is I would like to finish Rainy off over the next 2 years and have a full fursuit that we can have for our convention.
I think to an extent, to add to that, what we were hoping to do is, of course, our artist guests of honor provide us art for the con book and panels and information. And we are hoping that in future, our fursuit guest of honor will help us create costumes that are speed specific for Rainy so that she can wander around the convention. And maybe we have the opportunity then to let some of you who don't own the fursuit, who don't have the ability to get a fursuit, to borrow Rainy and go out and learn how to perform and do things like that.
I just spoke with Beetle Cat. Her and her husband, Far, or pardon me, if you had a husband now, yes, who just recently got married, actually, 2 weeks ago, in fact. They are out touring the amazing city of Seattle, and they regret that they couldn't be here. But they send their regards, and there you are.
Can I get a little more volume on my microphone? That'd be okay. May I, babe? There we go. So, with that being said, I will let Ms. Stolfel and Tiny get back to their sales and the dealer's den, but one more big round of applause for our wonderful guests. Do you think it might be a good idea to get a chair up here for the next part of our presentation?
Don't we have staff?
Oh, right, I'm sorry, I'm terrible. We have staff that we need to give awards to.
One of the things that really brings this convention together is our staff. And every year we try to celebrate the people who put in a very large amount of work to make this convention happen. This year we've got 2 people picked up that have done an amazing job. That's not saying that the rest of the staff hasn't in any way. They have done an amazing job as well. But these 2 people have been picked out for multiple reasons. I wasn't going to help notice again.
Well, how about this? Would you like to invite Steven up, who is our Director of Operations, so that he can award the Junior award?
I did, but
He's sitting right there.
Did you pass the nervousness off to me?
Yeah, the red blank is the nervous mic.
It's a field generator in these things.
Check the bottom settings, nervousness might be turned on.
Last year I did volunteer lead for Gophers, and kind of a step below ConOps, and I was operations and security lead this year. Much more difficult than I expected. Though everything was handled with lots of expertise, and obviously the convention has been running very smoothly. For our junior, I'm losing words again. For our junior staff award, I would like to invite Zebo. Are you in here?
Zebo, please come on.
Very enthusiastic, as I've heard out of the entire year. I was in California for most of the meetings, so basically the past month was me getting ready for this convention. However, I was told that he has been very energetic about the department that he has created in the dealer's den for doing runs for food, drinks, whatever that the dealers need, because they're sitting at a table for hours. So thank you for doing this, because they love you.
Come on, stay up here. So then that brings us to our senior position. So who is going to provide the plaque to the senior guest staff member of the year? I'd like to invite Kay up. Kay, I'd like you to come up and give Senate his award for becoming staff member of the year this year. Now, to explain why Seven got the Staff Member of the Year award, it was pretty somewhat clear to us. Now, the Staff Member of the Year award is very difficult to award. A couple of times we have given out the Staff Member of the Year, only to hear later on that we missed somebody working really hard, and they maybe were as eligible as the person we had first given it out to, and we felt really terrible about that. So earlier today, I asked Seven who he thought should be given the award. Operations is the core of the convention in terms of what is going on at any moment. Now, of course, events and all the other sections, events, gaming, fursuit, writing, artists, are all very, very important to this event to make sure that they go on. Unfortunately, the room that most people pass through when they're checking in and when they're getting their radios is operations. And sometimes it's very difficult for us to identify a writing or a hospitality person who is doing a lot of work when we don't see them all the time. So that's why we asked our operations team, and we're going to probably make it a standard that we start asking our operations team lead who is most eligible, and our other team leads. But this year, I think that it was without any question at all that Seventh, with the amount of craziness that you guys may or may not have seen go on, who was here Thursday when the reg server crashed, who was here tearing their hair out Thursday evening at 3 in the morning fixing the reg server. That would be Kay and Rex and myself. So a lot of stuff that didn't go smoothly this year, and Seven, our operations lead, was able to handle all of that with remarkable grace and skill. Congratulations.
Finally, I'd like to apologize to Seven in front of all these people and these really bright lights for not writing all that documentation I'm supposed to and not giving you all that guidance I'm supposed to. Yeah. I signed up for it.
So while we're at it, and while we have Kay on the stage, Why don't you go ahead and introduce the next person who's supposed to get an award?
I think that's you, Lord. You need to speak. Paul.
Anytime. No pressure. Come on.
Hi.
Okay, so this year we are also giving an award to anybody who was our executive team, and that consisted of Kay, Zodiac, I'd like you to bring yourself up. Jean, I'd like you to bring yourself up. Oh wait, you're already here. Yes. Okay. Do it again. Who else am I forgetting this time? I'm going to forget somebody. Bobby, are you in the room?
Bobby has been
Make sure
with
we
you.
get to her. You can say it into the microphone. I had a microphone.